Hi, everyone. I am Jocelyn Mercado, the founder of Sacred Planet, and today I'm going to share with you a very important lesson that we can learn from Leonardo da Vinci about having multiple zones of genius. And I'm going to have a really exciting exercise that I'm going to share with you to help you discover your multiple zones of genius. So this is all about how to overcome fear and stagnation so you can live from a place of pure passion and deep intuition. So are you feeling overwhelmed by all that's happening in your life and in the world right now? And do you feel maybe like you have so many diverse interests, but no idea which direction you should actually take to move forward? And do you feel a longing to help the earth or people or animals and plants in some significant way, yet you're wondering what you can actually really do that would help? So if you're feeling this way, or also if you are finding yourself like starting a lot of projects and just never actually completing them, like projects that you're very excited about at the beginning, but you find that you don't complete them or you don't share them or bring them into fruition, this could also really, really help you. So today I want to share with you a very simple yet powerful exercise that will help you to overcome fear and stagnation and procrastination and finally really and truly access your passion and intuition in a way that you're going to know with clarity how to move forward and take decisive action. So this practice begins with a very important insight that we can learn from Leonardo da Vinci. Leonardo's biggest, most ahead of his time discoveries were made due to his unique perspective, where he was not only a painter and a sculptor and an artist, but he was also a scientist and an inventor. And very interesting thing about Leonardo da Vinci is that while we know him most for his paintings, like the Mona Lisa in particular, what he really wanted to be was an inventor. So he had this very curious mind where he would go and explore things and take things apart and put them back together and look at them in new ways. And so this really allowed him to be literally 450 years or more ahead of his time in what he was creating in not only his artwork, but also in his inventions. And so as an example of this, he combined his scientific interest in anatomy with his knowledge and skill set in creating forms that he learned as a sculptor, right? So how to create an actual model of something that would be a sculpture, right? So using this knowledge, he created a working glass model of the human heart. And he discovered 450 years ahead of the time that this knowledge was actually recognized, he discovered precisely how blood actually flows through the heart. And so scientists finally made discoveries that completely aligned with what is written in Leonardo da Vinci's notebooks. But the scientists who did this made these similar discoveries in the 1950s and 60s. So there were literally 450 years that passed before anybody else figured this out, right? And that was using today's modern technology of the 1900s, right? So they found out that he was precisely accurate in what he discovered and noted in the 1400s. So here's what this means for you. I've had so many clients come to me and say, why am I interested in so many things? What is wrong with me? I have so many diverse interests, right? So if you resonate with this, I want you to know you are like Leonardo da Vinci. And that's a really good thing to be like Leonardo da Vinci. He was a genius. So for example, one of my clients might be interested and experienced in, for example, animal communication, health and nutrition, astrology, and acupuncture. And they're left thinking, I love all of these things, but how can I put them together, right? Or what do I do with this? Or in another example, many of my clients are trained in 5 or 7 or 9 or more beautiful and different holistic healing modalities. So often we're so full of wisdom and expertise that we don't even know what to do with it all, right? And we get stuck and we end up procrastinating and we end up not moving forward. So here's the thing. There is nothing wrong with you for having so many diverse interests. And in fact, if you have a lot of diverse interests or a few diverse interests that you're really passionate about, you are perfectly designed to thrive in these catalyzing times that we are living in today. That is the core message that I want you to know here. You are exactly what the world needs right now. We are living in unprecedented times. So we need people right now who are willing to think outside of the box, who are willing to throw away all the old rules and the restrictions that modern society places upon us and tells us, oh, you have to do things this way, right? Or you have to do things in this linear step-by-step manner. We need people like you who have this really unique outlook because of all of your diverse interests and passions and talents. People who can bring an entirely new perspective and really break the mold of everything that's ever been done before. Just like Leonardo da Vinci did when he created a working glass model of the human heart in the 1400s. So you can do this. You can bring your diverse interests and talents and skill set and expertise together in a totally different, one-of-a-kind way that no one else can do exactly the same as you. Because nobody else has your exact personality and talents and interests and passions, right? So I ask you, what is your unique, outlandish combination of talents and interests? And how can you stop thinking about your flaws, which is what we always do to ourselves, right? I do it too. We all do that. We spend way too much time thinking about our flaws. And instead, how can you start thinking about how you are perfectly designed to bring forward exactly what the world needs most right now? So here's the simple yet potent exercise that I want to share with you. So step one is stop everything else you're doing right now. If you're checking your email while you listen to me, if you're feeding your dog, going for a walk, whatever, I want you to take a break from everything else, okay? And really settle in, because this is about your future. This is about you bringing your unique gifts and talents into the world in a way that the world deeply needs and in a way that's going to change your life. So this is worth taking 5 minutes for, even less. I think it's going to be even less than 5 minutes. So step two is take just 2 minutes to write down everything that lights you up, everything that you love to do. I'll wait. Go ahead. Start writing. And just let the piece of paper fill up. Just write and write and write everything that comes into your mind about what you love, what you're passionate about, what your talents are, what your special gifts are that maybe you don't know what to do with yet. What are you trained in that you really like doing? I'll give you another minute here. And you can pause the video if you need a little more time. All right, and then step three is, once you have this list, take a look at it from a whole new perspective. So seriously now, first of all, I want you to give yourself a big congratulations and a big pat on the back for having all of these interests and passions and talents. This is a list of your areas of genius. Really let that sink in, okay? That's important. And then step four is, with the list in front of you, here is the question that you need to ask yourself. Which of these skills can I combine in a completely new way to do something that no one else can do, because no one else has this exact same skill set? Or no one else maybe other people have a similar skill set, but they don't have your energy and your unique personality that you can bring into it. Even think about past jobs you've had, or maybe even your current job, that you didn't like, but that taught you something valuable that will help you bring a new perspective into what you want to do in the future. So this may take a while to process and get a clear answer, and that's really fine. Take a little extra time with this. You can ask for a dream even to clarify it, or take it into your meditations or spiritual practice as an open question, right? How can I combine these unique gifts and talents and passions? But whatever you decide to do, really work with this list. This list is giving you extremely valuable information about your life's adventure and what you're supposed to be doing in this lifetime. So come back to this and read it over and over again and really see what stands out. Different things will stand out each time you read it. So I recommend you keep this list close to you, like keep it on your bedside table or keep it at your desk where you sit down and work every day. Read it every day, see what stands out, see what feels exciting, and see what you decide that you want to combine in a totally unique and special way. If you've enjoyed this quick writing exercise, and if you want to learn more about how to bring your one-of-a-kind gifts and talents out into the world in a very special way, then I have something really exciting that will help to guide you in the next steps for what you do with your discoveries from this exercise. So I invite you to, I'm going to share an image with you here. I invite you to come on over to this webpage, and I will also post this in the description of the YouTube video. So I invite you to come check out The Magic of You. It's a little mysterious, right? Come on and check it out. It is at jocelynmercado.com/themagicofyou hyphenated. So come on over and check that out. And I can't wait to see what you find there and what you think. And I hope you will enjoy. Have a wonderful day, everyone.